system is so old that even if you have high-speed fiber information coming in to a TRACON or a tower, the equipment that we use is so old, the information has to be slowed down. It comes in too fast.
Wow. All right. So Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, they were speaking just moments ago on what's behind the air traffic control failures at major U.S. airports that have sparked major concerns about America's overall air travel system. His comments come after dozens of flights had to be canceled or delayed at Newark Airport just yesterday after another equipment outage. It is the third serious radar outage at that same airport in just the last 2 weeks. Also yesterday, Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, the busiest in our country, was hit with a separate air traffic control outage, which delayed nearly all arriving flights. NewsNation's Brooke Schaefer is live in Miami with the very latest. So, Brooke, how is Secretary Duffy saying this problem is going to be solved?
Well, Nichole, Secretary Duffy said we've really got two issues here: the age of the equipment that these air traffic controllers are using, and of course, the reliability of their telecom system. This is really what air traffic controllers use to talk to pilots in the air. Over the weekend, that system went down at Newark International Airport. A 30-second delay that took another minute to reboot the displays. And this led to dozens of flight delays and cancellations at Newark on Sunday. As you mentioned, the third serious incident in just 2 weeks. Secretary Duffy moments ago saying that he fears what we are seeing at Newark could start happening at other airports too.
What you see in Newark, we're going to have to fix. We're going to move fast, but we're going to do it right. My concern is that we could see other situations like this around the country because the system is old. It's old.
The secretary also laid out his plan to fix this telecom issue. He said he's spoken with Verizon and L3Harris, that's an American tech company and defense contractor, about why this happened. The FAA is providing a backup system in case their fiber connections fail. And Duffy said that they are asking contractors to speed up work with a focus on the issues at Newark Airport. He said the goal is to add 3 new telecom comms between New York and Philly. So air traffic controllers, they'll have better reliability and redundancy. So if one goes down, like we saw this past weekend, the others will still work. Duffy laying the blame for these issues at airports now squarely on the Biden administration, saying they didn't replace equipment that is old and failing. Nichole?
Yeah, he came out of the gate basically blaming the past administration. Brooke, we know the major airlines that operate at Newark are also expected to meet with officials this week. What more do we know about that meeting?
Yeah, Secretary Duffy said the Department of Transportation will have a delay reduction meeting on Wednesday this week with airlines who have flights in and out of Newark. United Airlines has already reduced its schedule at that airport. And Duffy said over the weekend he plans to reduce the number of flights in and out of Newark for the next several weeks at least. He said today the goal is really to have a manageable number of flights land at Newark. He said families should not have to wait 4 or 5 hours for a flight that ultimately never even takes off. But unfortunately, that is what countless people have dealt with at that airport in recent weeks. A lot of delays and cancellations. And as we've mentioned, Nichole, the ripple effects, right, at airports across the country.
Yeah, really a travel nightmare for a lot of people. All right, Brooke Schaefer, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.